Now that you're familiar with recoloring ink blocks and ink bits, this tutorial will show you how to recolor them using inspiration. So you'll want to open up the file you're going to recolor, and for this example I'm using an ink blocks from the Zest collection. Now you're actually going to work with two files open simultaneously, so you're going to want to make sure your window is set up correctly. To do that, go to Window in your main menu bar, select Images, and click on Cascade. This will allow you to have both files open and side by side so that you can work with both of them side by side. Now, I'm not always good with color, and I often like to collect images from the internet or magazine clippings to use them as inspiration. So I'm going to open up one of those images right now, and it happens to be an image that I collected from one of my favorite websites, Creative Mint. And I'm essentially going to use this image of the floral arrangement as inspiration for recoloring my ink blocks. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to make my ink blocks file active by clicking on it, and you'll immediately notice the layers palette show up off to the right. I'm going to click on the layer that I'm going to recolor first. Now, instead of selecting a color within the color picker window, I'm actually going to select a color from my inspiration image. And I'm going to click OK, and I'm going to do that for every layer that I want to recolor. Now you can always still select a color within the color picker window. And in fact, I like to use the color picker window to fine-tune colors that I click on in my inspiration image. So for example, I'll click on this green, but I'll use my color picker window to fine-tune that green. And that is essentially all there is to recoloring your ink blocks or ink bits using inspiration.